Alex Bleeker and Martin Courtney from Ridgewood's indie band Real Estate discuss their musical influences, the internet, and their upcoming European tour.
Alex Bleeker, I'm the bassist in Real Estate.
I'm Martin Courtney, and I play guitar and sing in Real Estate. Our songs are pretty poppy and melodic, like the Beach Boys, and we're kind of like a little bit more slowed down. I think we kind of like, sort of took the surfy type, like rock vibe and maybe tried to slow it down a little bit for, part of our sound is like that.
If you listen to the later Beach Boys album, Surf's Up, I think we're all pretty influenced by that record, and you could hear a definite influence in there. And bands today, the internet is super helpful in just getting your sound heard. Anybody can upload something to the internet and it can be listened to internationally by anyone. You don't need to score a big corporate record label in order for people to hear your music. So it's definitely been really helpful in getting us heard.
Who put out our first single. They run a label called Underwater Peoples, and there's a record store in Japan that has a whole shelf of all of their stuff on it, which includes our record. Because of the internet, people can kind of find out about it wherever, and it's, labels can ship records out there, and it's not that big of a deal. So it's pretty cool. But and it's definitely more so than it probably was before the internet was around. It helps us out because people. Once you get a little bit of exposure, more people can kind of read about it, and it sort of spreads that way, sort of virally or whatever.
This is our CD of our first. It's our debut self-titled album, I guess. Came out on November 17th. On Woodsist Records, and you can get it online or at any of our shows. That's interesting. Our band is very hard to Google. As much as the internet has benefited us, it's tough to find us because real estate, as you can imagine, is a pretty common term. But Real Estate, the band, is growing on that list.
You can go to myspace.com/realestate and look into our MySpace. So it's pretty easy.
There's a couple links there.
Or also woodsist.com is the label. You can buy the record there.
That's WOODSIST. And that's the label that put it out.
We're going to all over the UK and then a couple, maybe 2 weeks in mainland Europe as well. So we're going to a lot of different places. It's really exciting.
Apparently they treat touring bands really well in Europe. I've never been to Europe at all, so it's sort of like a whirlwind adventure that I'm imagining. But friends of ours who've been over there and toured say, there's a lot more respect for the sort of traveling musician or artist lifestyle over there. It's a more well-respected. So they'll treat you really well as opposed to touring in the States, which is really, really fun, but you're sleeping on floors every night, basically.
Suburban Beverage, it's track 8, and that's one of the songs that we wrote when we were all kind of playing in my basement in Ridgewood last summer, and we wrote that song kind of through just there's the whole first 3 minutes or so are a pretty repetitive bass line that kind of was, I think Bleeker played it once when we were jamming, and kind of started repeating it over and over again, and I don't know, it ended up sounding pretty nice, so turned it into a song.
Well, I want to thank you guys for stopping by.
Thanks very much. It's a pleasure to be on the Minute.
Patch, this has been Marshall's Minute.